this video, we'll be doing a review of the Snow Joe SJ620 electric snowblower. This model is the 13.5 amp model, and it is 18.5 inches in width. As I mentioned, it is an electric snowblower, so the nice thing about it is that you don't have to mess with oil and gas. The slightly downside of this is that you do have to manage the extension cord with it, and at times it may get a little bit inconvenient, may get in the way, but again, with the electric snowblower it's easier to maneuver. You don't have to worry about gas and oil. If you do end up getting this model, again, this is a 13.5 amp motor, so make sure that the extension cord that you get for it is appropriate. In my case, I need an 100-foot distance for the cord, and that is because I have a good sized driveway, and then I need to go to the left and to the right for the sidewalks. So if you do need a longer cord, such as 100 feet, make sure that you do get the appropriate gauge. So in my case, I use a 12 gauge cord to accommodate 100 feet to accommodate the 13.5 amp motor. If you have shortened distance, you may get a shorter cord or a cord with a lower gauge, but again, make sure that it can accommodate a 13.5 amp motor. If you have a cord that doesn't handle it well, meaning it's underpowering the motor, there is a potential that it may reduce the life of the motor, since it's not really working at its optimal requirement in terms of amperage. Overall, this snowblower is very nice. If you have dry snow, it will handle it really well. A few weeks ago we had a dry snow and I used it non-stop. I wish I used to film that day. When you have wet snow like we do today, you will see that in some cases what will happen is that the chute right here will jam up and I guess get constipated, and what happens in that case is that you do need to stop the blower. I end up using a stick like this, and then using the stick you can actually clear the pathway so that the chute can shoot out the snow. I wish that there was a way to actually carry the stick here so I don't have to stop the machine, run to the garage. I'm thinking of a way to attach a clamp or bracket in order to, put the stick here, and then it's always with you whenever you need it. So throughout this video, I'll show you the way I was using the snow blower, and you'll see a couple of times it did have to stop and I had to clear the chute. The trick to make it work a little bit better is not to push it as hard. Sometimes I think I push it too hard and too fast, and that is what is causing it to jam or to clog. But the trick to this is try to do it as slow as you can when you are dealing with heavy wet snow like we're dealing with in this video. But at times it will still get clogged, and if it does, use the stick just to clear it. Don't put your hands down there for your safety, obviously. But overall, you can do quite a bit of work with this Snow Joe. I do like that. The nice thing about the electric Snow Joe in this case is that it is very easy to move and maneuver. I should say fairly easy. I mean, you still have to do some work. You're still going to get a workout, but it is much easier to maneuver left, right, unlike some of the gas and oil snow blowers that are out there. I would not, even though I have to deal with extension cord, I would not substitute that for an electric or gas mower, to be honest, personally. If I get under 3 to 4 inches of snow, I will actually do the shoveling myself. If it's heavier snow, or in this case today we had 4.5 inches of snow, then I will go ahead and, as I said, it was a bit heavy, so I figured I'll use the machine to do the work for me and enjoy the rest of the weekend. If you are dealing with extension cord, the way I do this is I cut a center line on the driveway with the Snow Joe, and basically I give the extension cord a path to stay at. So for the first path, it is going to be a little bit inconvenient. You will have to move the extension cord a bit, but once you make a space for it, as I said, I do it in the center of the driveway, then I go to the left or to the right from it, and then the extension cord is fairly manageable in that case. But initially you'll see I have to stop the machine a couple of times just to make sure that the cord does not get in the way. To start the machine, it is a fairly simple process. All it is basically a two-step process. You press this button, you will pull the lever, and then you let this button go. So it is a two-step process to prevent an accidental start. So again, you will press and hold here, pull it, So I'm going to show you two clips. In the first clip, you'll see the Snow Joe working in real time here in the backyard, and then I'll show you a speeded up clip at about 400% or so as I'm doing the front driveway.